And Deadlands on a Thursday night. Here we are. So you need Little Beaver.
I think we all need a little beaver in our life.
No, you need a big beaver. A big,
Brown beaver?
whoopy, just as thick as my beard type beaver is what you need.
J-Rob, can you not open him up from? It's not contacts. What is it? It's on your main sheet. Allies. Oh, he's not in your allies. What the hell? He's not there.
Yeah, I don't see him.
It's on the party sheet last time.
Yeah, he's there now.
Just click on like the little gear.
Should be able to.
Okay, yep, I see him.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you need to release HG Wheel. God dang nabbit.
There you go. He's really. Yeah, so basically he's just got a bunch of flasks tucked in his coat and some spare pieces of metal and like an engine and shit hanging off his side.
Yeah. I don't know. So sad.
Yeah, the first time he said, I'm gonna pull some random metal stuff out here and make a boring machine. I'm gonna start tunneling around underground. I'm like, what the fuck?
Then I just sent you a picture of my beard so you can get the idea of how thick of a beaver you actually need to.
That's not a beaver. That's a fucking jungle.
Real men stay in the jungle, don't you?
Is that your beard, really?
That is really my beard.
Fucking nasty looking fucking thing. What the hell?
I know.
Do you have to get rabies shots for that bastard?
Hell yes.
Did you have scrambled eggs this morning? Is that what I see in there?
I had an egg sandwich for dinner.
Uh-huh. Ah, that is eggs then.
Most likely.
I hate to say it, but if I ever saw a beaver like that, I would just probably put it away. But no thanks. Yeah, you've been in a coma and you just woke up. I don't understand.
Okay, so to paint the picture here, when we left off wasn't last week, it's the week before last, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys were goaded into following these guys up onto the mesa off of the beach. And I assume you're carrying lanterns. And you get to a point and you saw some guys kind of gathered around this fire and they're all looking at you. And HG just unloads it. Boom. What the hell? Venerick? I'm wondering why. Oh, God.
It didn't come through Sirenscape for some reason.
No, it used to come through Clean Feed. It won't come through Sirenscape.
It's been coming through Sirenscape.
What?
It did last time because it scared all of us.
No, that
Yeah,
was
right.
that's your Friday night game when we're using Clean Feed.
Was it?
Yeah.
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 Maybe it was. I just remember being scared by loud sound. I was gonna say we had to call your cardiologist. It keeps continuing that way.
Who was it? Jenko? Was it Jenko? It scared the fucking piss out of me because I was just about to sign off or something. But anyway, Windows management. And I bet I still got. Yeah. Yep, I still had pretzel run. So, about half that shit we probably couldn't hear anyway. Good Lord. Alright. So, where were we at? We were with Brother Silas. And you hear this guy yell out from the darkness, except Jeb. What's with the arrow?
No clue.
That was the direction
Yeah.
the voice was coming from, you said.
Yep, the direction of the
I
voice.
think.
He says, kill them all. And,
But I'm already dead.
let's see.
How are they supposed to kill me, Doc Fong?
Alright, so
Science.
Jeb, give me 1, 2. You got. Give me a 2 notice rolls.
Okay.
Alright, so. Alright, so you can actually see a couple of these guys hiding amongst the trees. Brother Silas, on the other hand, moves up to here. Give me another notice roll. I don't think he's got. No, he doesn't. Okay.
He doesn't have stealth?
No, that's not it. He doesn't have line of sight on you. Or he'd be blasting your ass. But he doesn't. Dr. King Schultz, you know there's people out here in the darkness, and you guys are standing here with lanterns lighting you all up.
Yeah, we're kind of surrounded.
Can you expand what we can see a little bit? Because a couple of us are in the border of what we can see, and we have.
Yeah, I could.
But he won't.
I could do that, but you're right. I won't. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Dr. Schultz, if he knows we are surrounded, he's going to kind of hold his hands up, palm side out, and say, "Gentlemen, perhaps we could come out from our hidey holes and discuss this as, civilized men. What do you say?"
You gonna take an action or go on hold or?
I can't even see the map right now.
Oh, you can't see the map.
Oh, double
No.
click your double click your token in the combat tracker.
There it is.
I'll just share it again.
Hey, Doc, these guys don't look very civilized.
Yeah, Dr. Schultz is. He was not privy to your first encounter with these guys a month ago or so.
Dr.
He's the one
Schultz
killing all the cattle.
he'll make his way over there and crouch down against that.
All right, you're gonna stealth a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah, give me that stealth roll. Oh.
Damn, he turns invisible.
All right, so yeah,
Predator, like.
I'm not sure what effect that is for that hidden. Is there a hidden? No.
I think it's if they don't see you, you have the drop on them, which gives you bonuses.
Okay, the drop. I don't see. I thought there was a. Yeah, it is the drop. Okay, so we got that ready. We'll see if anybody can beat you and see that on that 17 when it comes to their turn. But all right, very, very nicely done. Doc Schultz, anything else?
That will be all.
Okay. How come I'm not seeing this dude? Where the fuck?
You could always toggle his invisibility, see where he pops up at.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to. No, it doesn't work that way because the mask is on everything.
Oh,
Well, well, well.
He's not one of the dead ones, right?
are there any dead ones?
There was 4 of
The
them around
four
the fire.
around the fire got blown up.
Oh, right, right.
No, but I'll be damned if I don't. I bet it's chopping off part of the number on his name, and I bet he's that one right there. Let me stretch out the combat tree. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. All right. So, he's going to run forward to here. And I don't know if that's, he's going to fire at H.G. Willikers. And misses.
Is a Navy a pistol?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It just was one I wasn't familiar with.
Yep. Yep, Navy is pistol. Okay. No, get through these guys real quick.
Are they the NPCs that use all the same initiative?
Yeah, a bunch of moves. These guys are. And, he's got a line of sight on HG too. Ten misses. Pretty pathetic shots, bunch of them.
Can we hear what direction these are coming from? Are
Yep,
these coming from the north?
that one came from that direction.
Oh, all right.
I wish you didn't have to hold
Dang,
down
dang.
control to run. Dang it, damn it.
You missed me, cocksuckers!
You missed me, you cocksuckers. I'm going to give one pace roll, and it really sucks to the rest of them. So, pathetic. Boy, they're trying to get that flame wielding fucker, aren't they?
I'm a ghost, you bitches!
That's
Ooh.
pretty good. We got you caught, little crossfire. I don't know why it always jumps back up to the top of the list. That's fucking annoying. Yeah. Oh.
Watch out, Timmons.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Can you see that? Not if I keep rolling like that shit.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and now, what the? Okay, now this one really is missing. Oh, he's right here. Shooting through there, he's gonna get that. That's a miss. You hear this shot right beside you, Doc, and the muzzle
What was
flash.
that?
Yeah, what was that? Ping! It whizzed by. Little Beaver, I think. And why is he marked as an enemy? No, that's the wrong guy. Okay.
Yeah, Little Beaver showing up the same color as us
Yeah,
on the
good.
combat tracker anyway.
He should be. Matter of fact, no, he should be there.
Didn't you? Wasn't there a thing like you had to make him one color so that he could get moved by us?
Yeah.
You have to
Something.
turn differently.
Yep, he is now. All right, Little Beaver.
Damn!
Little Beaver is going to just quietly walk in that direction.
Now that rolled as Little Beaver. Okay. Holy shit. He just disappears into the darkness. All right.
Damn it, we keep losing our friends.
As he's walking, he carefully pulls out his war club.
Okay.
You're gonna scalp one of these cocksuckers?
Suckers.
We'll see what Little Beaver does. He's got some motivations.
All right. Can you pass his turn? Does it allow you to pass his turn?
I cannot pass his turn.
Okay. Jeb Hexman. You can now see. I'm going to have you make notice rolls. What's your range in your dark vision?
That's a good question.
You don't know? Serious?
It doesn't say. It doesn't give any sort of distance for visual for Savage Worlds, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
Jeb Hexman, you smell of 3-day-old dead boy.
Ooh.
Nah, it's more like 5 weeks old.
I was gonna say that sounds like an improvement.
Well, you've
No.
got. One there you can see. One in front of you you can see.
The one in the bushes next to Doc Fong.
Yeah, and you see 3 guys moving your direction up here. You know what? This is fucking pissing me off.
All right, guys, we got like 3 or 4 coming from this direction. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I can keep them hidden
I
anyway.
forgot.
So, thank you.
Well, we can hear them, right? So we know.
Oh yeah,
kinda where they're
you
at.
know where and you can see muzzle flash from the darkness, but let's
And
see. 89,
don't you
11,
have
4.
the global negatives on us? So what
Yep.
would it matter if we saw them on the map? If we know where
Right.
they're at.
You know, that's very true.
Okay,
mean-
we leave.
Yeah, you just got to tell us if you see him or not.
And just wait for HD. He'll kill them all, just instantly.
Oh, that
That's-
sucked.
That would be a miss. That was pretty lackluster.
Yes, it was.
Wah, wah.
Then I'm going to move up between HG and Doc Pong.
Oh, that's fucking loud.
Why did that go off again?
That's just the mood music.
Gotcha.
It's a gunfight. Drow gunslingers from Sirenscape. Did you do anything else, Jeb?
Here in Sirenscape.
Just moved. You just need to approve it.
All right. Hell, Ren Temple's out there in the stream. I haven't seen Ren, and I don't. Ren, how are you, buddy? Approve your.
Any goblin gains here recently, Grin?
Huh.
So Timmons, let's see what he's gonna do. Timmons is going to. He wants to get some cover over here. Over here. Oops. Can he get behind this tree? The tree trunk?
You can
The
run
tree
into that. You can run in underneath that tree. Yeah. I mean, it's just.
And
Don't
this
forget, this
guy-
is pasture. There's been cattle grazing out in here, so there's not a lot of undergrowth under these trees, but you could hide behind the tree trunk. Yeah.
And is he up in the tree or is he down there too?
No, he's down there, kind of hiding behind it. He's popping out behind the tree trunk. None of these guys are in the tree.
What's Timmons' pace?
And-
It's a 6.
I think Doc
So
Fonk's got a lantern, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, you'd see that guy. Not a problem.
Yeah, I've got my, I guess it would be my Peacemaker and then a lantern.
Timmons wants to run. So, but as he's moving, he's gonna blast number 61 with a shotgun.
All right, so what is the dim?
Or
Darkness
he's gonna
penalty.
stop and I don't know how you can you do that in Deadlands? I mean, that's what he's doing. He's running up and he's gonna pause and go, and then he's gonna run over
Well, sure,
and get behind the tree stump.
sure, you can do that, Deadlands. So halfway through your move, you're gonna stop, fire at this guy, and then run and dive behind the tree or whatever. Did you already
Yeah.
fire? Say, pace range.
No, not yet.
Because you're
It'll
gonna.
be at a negative.
Yeah, it'll be in a negative, but you can see this guy, so I want you to add the difference. Let me look over here on the global effects. I'm not sure.
Well,
I'll
you
just turn dim off for a second. Go ahead, fire at.
Let me target him and give him that. What the hell?
What?
I'm gonna burn a white chip.
Re-roll that shit. All right.
Timmons taps on the shotgun a little and
Now that's a little better. Hit with a raise. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Timmons comes running up here and he pulls his shotgun up, like points it right at this guy's face. Boom! And you see blood and shit, like his face is just obliterated.
Oh, so
Oh.
that's where it was.
Oh my. That is quite the injury. I don't think I have the necessary qualifications to fix that.
All right, so Timmons runs over.
like gets, and then he gets his back against the tree and he starts to reload his shotgun. They coming, boys! They coming! They up there! Get some cover!
Yeah, Doc Fong was on hold, by the way.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah, so, well, I guess I'm not going to shoot at that guy. I can kind of see that there's people over there, but not especially.
Yeah, you can see right around you. Nothing's around that fire up there anymore. Matter of fact, I could probably get rid of
corpses.
that.
I think there's
Yeah, there's
I think there's
corpses.
4 corpses.
Four corpses laying around it.
Flaming corpses.
Toasty.
But like in the last 6 seconds, you've seen muzzle flash come out of here. You could take a, and the moon's out, so you can kind of see some movement and shit from some of these closer guys to you.
Can I see this guy who looks to be the closest to me from my position?
Like the guys over here to the west, or actually the map's
I was
upside
thinking
down,
this
but
guy over to the east.
like
Silas.
that way.
Yeah,
Brother.
or like this
Oh,
Silas guy.
Brother Silas. Actually, I don't think he rolled a stealth roll, did he? He was just moving. Can you guys see him? He's still showing as
Yeah, he's
invisible on my map.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
weird. That is
Yeah,
so
we-
weird.
I don't know if he's showing on the combat tracker.
Oh, he's on the combat tracker too.
There, now he's showing for me. Yeah, you could fire at him. Hell, I wasn't paying any attention because he was hidden on my map. Yeah,
Did you
I was gonna
react
say-
to the global effect?
yeah, it's reapplied.
I'm gonna actually point my peacemaker and aim at this guy for this turn.
Okay, so you're gonna aim.
And it's not actually on me, so I can't end.
You got
You can remove.
you can remove on
Take
hold.
yourself off hold.
How do I unhold myself?
Go to the combat tracker, right click to hold a card, and interrupt.
Oh, I was thinking there was another thing for that. All right, I'm good.
No, it's to go on hold. There's a button at the bottom of the
Yeah.
combat.
Seems like it would be the same button though to turn it back off.
Did you guys? Yeah, it rolled. Okay. And Doc, you're back at the top of the round.
Well, I'm aiming at this guy. I'm gonna fire.
All right, so
Everybody's got some low ass cards.
I believe that's
let's see.
ignore 4 points of penalties from aiming, right?
Yes, you would actually have a +2 because I think dimness gives you. Well, just put +4 in the +4 in the modifier. It should all calculate it automatically.
Well, if it wants to cooperate. Well, there's something weird with it.
With the modifier?
The text is like. Does anyone else have the color of the font on the
Yeah, it's
modifier
weird.
boxes?
It's kind of
It's
peach
super
color.
hard to read today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was just not cooperating. It's just I couldn't read it.
Yeah, it's just not there. Maybe I can get into. No, I don't
It's
know
there,
how I
but
can
it's
get
like
into
a
the theme.
peach color.
Maybe Matacuri can help me get into the theme and change that. Oh shit! That's a hit.
It is very rude to shoot at us, you. I don't know who you are.
Your time's coming anyway. Sister Agatha's gonna kick your ass, fucking cocksuckers. He's unharmed.
Oh, well, that was anticlimactic.
It was. You didn't beat his toughness on that, buddy. Sorry. But you were able to hit him.
You using rubber bullets again, Doc?
Perhaps I put the wrong bullet in. I'm gonna go over here behind this tree trunk.
Okay. So, give your... Well, I don't know. There's people coming from the other direction, too. Alright, Guardian Angels.
Those are the guys that I definitely saw muzzle flashes the most from, and voices, so I'm thinking they're the biggest threat.
I'm giving them 1 pace roll for everybody, so let's see what it is. It's a 3. Nice and even. How's that?
So does that mean that they're all going to have an additional -2 when they, or if they shoot at us?
It looks like they're all running, so yes.
Yep. Yes, they will have an additional -2. If they run, yes. But he's not really shooting in dim light, because Doc Fang's holding a lantern, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So at least
damn, I
to
can't
him, I
read
don't
that.
know.
You're right. I can't read that in the modifier box.
yeah, I'm clicking, I'm hitting
Well,
the
you
button. I'm like, why is this not working?
You,
Then I
you
squinted
turned off
close
the
and
global dim light, so
I turned it off now, yeah.
yeah. I think the easiest thing to do is if they are dim
He's
lights,
gonna
just give 'em
miss
a
anyway.
-2.
Yeah, he's going to miss anyway.
Oh, he's shooting at HG again. Damn it!
Well, actually, that's who he was targeted on before, so I just... Hell, I didn't even say... Well, Little Beaver had a hell of a stealth roll. I don't think he probably would have seen him anyway.
Yeah, I think it was a 21.
Yeah.
Can you put them all in that square for me? In that circle? That would be cool.
Can I put them on? Well, they're moving forward at you. All right, which dude's this? It's got to be one of these. I can't see the little white ring around
Has
him.
initiative indicator would help. Would work on Deadlands. Has initiative indicator. Puts a little crown on top of the token.
Yeah, that's cool. That would be cool. Who did that extension?
Wow.
Duh.
Been around a long time.
That's...
I have a feeling this combat's going to go on for a while, especially since
might.
nobody seems to be able to hit.
That's because of the dim
Part of the
light. But it's off
Core
on you guys.
RPG.
Is it core RPG?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because nobody's hitting anything.
the ground is going to be very much littered with bullets, though.
That guy's just running. He's not even going to shoot. This guy is moving for these rocks over. And let's see. He's got... Does he notice Little Beaver? He does not.
Nope.
HG or Jeb Hexman? Odd Jeb. Even HG. He's going to take a pop at him.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
HG.
No, and he's
Oh,
shaking.
he's fine.
Yeah. Yep, he is shaking.
She got for. He's only got one white chip.
Also, for reference, HG is just outside of the range of my lantern.
Is he?
It says 4 inches radius, and he is 5 away from me.
The 11 hit him.
Oh yeah, the target's 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it still would have
Yeah,
hit him.
it wouldn't made a difference, but I just
Right.
thought I'd measure and tell you.
That does make sense. That does make sense. Okay. Dude. Dude is... That... He's running for... That one's all lit up. He's in the... These guys are in the firelight up here. Running past the fire.
there's quite a few over there.
Alright, does he notice? Fuck no. He doesn't see him at all, but
He's too busy picking his nose.
yeah. He does see those guys. So I'm going to put the dim penalty back on. And again, odds and evens. Jeb, you're odd in more than one way. What happened to my dice?
I ate him.
No, it rolled off the table.
It's gonna be. I like the idea that somehow the virtual
All right,
die
HG again.
fell off the table.
HG, he must have hurt him. Ow! From that last shot. But that's a miss. Timmons.
Simmons is going to pop out from behind the tree trunk there.
'Kay.
And give you cocksuckers, because that's the bitch that was yelling, wasn't it?
Yep.
Brother Silas up there.
We
Brother
think so.
Silas. You cocksuckers.
You know, if you were really a man of the cloth, you'd watch your mouth.
So it's gonna give him some double or shotgun love. Targeted? Yeah.
She
There
both
you go.
Boom.
Damn
Oh.
it.
That's
hit.
a hit. +2, -2 at offset. Whoa!
Okay, not as good as I thought, but still, 3 wounds.
You know what?
Brother Silas, shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna try to soak. And
You
it
ain't
does
soaking
not.
nothing.
Ha!
He's
Soak on this. Soak on this.
So now,
now, what are we now, chicken shit?
you fucking shot me, you bastards!
How does it look with no leg?
Timmons, do you know that you remind me of a miner? Only instead of digging through rock, you dig through the various body parts of your enemy.
Oh, that's Claudette right here. He's my friend. Tap, tap, tap.
All right, so you pop him with a shotgun. You fucking bastard shot me! He yells out.
And he's gonna get mighty close. He's just gonna shift over here, get behind this. Right, I'm imagining it's like right there.
Yeah, tree trunk right there in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
he gets mighty close. Doc, they gonna be coming. You better scooch over a little. And he kind of pushes Doc out a little bit.
Okay, so he is not shaken. So you know what he's gonna do? Brother Silas is not that stupid. He's gonna take off for these trees.
Did getting shot that much knock him over, or did he just kind of stand there?
You spun him around and you hear him yell, Sister Agatha's gonna level this whole fucking mesa when she gets here, and he takes off running this direction. And he will roll a stealth roll. That's the wrong one. Just a second here.
This would be a great time to roll double one. There, brother
Nice plan.
Silas.
He's not as good as... Yeah. He's flopping around bleeding too much to do much hiding. Little beaver. You see these guys pretty close to you now. I mean, you know they're right out here in front of you. You can see the movement. You can see them moving around a little bit.
Okay. How does stealth work here? Is he still stealth and roll again?
He
for
is
stealth
until he
or
moves.
what? Okay. He He's gonna try to make it over here to where I've got his movement set. He'll.
All right, staying low to the ground. Got your war club in your hand. Roll me that stealth roll first. Let's see how you do. Trait roll was a natural 1. So you're not going to get the drop on this guy. You want to try to re-roll that? You got any? Does he have any bennies?
He doesn't have any bennies of any kind.
Well, you do though. I'll let you use one of your bennies for him.
Yeah, I'll use one.
I mean, he is a wild card. All right. So let me give a notice roll. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, you're not going to get the drop on him because he sees you coming.
That.
Now they shouldn't be. Okay. I saw that silver star next to him in the chat and thought he was a wild card. I'm like, these are mooks. These ain't wild cards.
And when he gets there, he's going to attempt to club away at this.
All right. Did it target him?
Apparently not. That's gonna miss. Apparently.
That's a miss. You want to re-roll on that?
Yeah. For some reason, it's
That's a hit.
there. It is.
Well, I dropped it on him. I don't know why it's not. I think you need to. Are you attacking from the combat tracker or from your contact?
I'm attacking from the actual contact sheet, not the.
It should
combat tracker.
work then. Do you see his weapons on the combat tracker? Does it
I do
listen
not.
for you?
No.
All right,
not
we
me,
gotta
at least.
we gotta figure that shit out. That needs to work smoother than that. But you hit him. And
Hey, J-Rob, you should be able to left-click Little Beaver on the map, and then he'll kind of get like this highlight, and then you can control-click another target to have Little Beaver target them, and it should work.
Okay, you said right-click his token on the map.
Left-click Little Beaver.
Yeah.
And then control-click to do the normal targeting. It should kind of like highlight them a little bit.
there you go. Now roll your damage. Oh fuck. It still didn't.
I don't know.
Should I be targeting him with my token, or should I be targeting him with Little Beaver's token?
It should
Because
be
for
little.
some reason,
Now I
it's-
have to ask: is he set up as an NPC or is this still
Yep.
a PC?
No, he's an NPC.
Okay. All right. Did you add Little Beaver from his allies part of the sheet onto the combat tracker, or from the NPC listing?
I don't know. It
'Cause
was
I think
last.
that
It was
matters.
2 weeks ago.
can we
Because I
drag
think
and drop damage?
We might think there's two little
Yeah, we can
beavers.
drag and drop that. Is that damage? War club damage. Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Toughness, hold the line, +1 wound. Oh, he gets a wound. You know what? He's a mook. We ain't so. You dropped this fucker.
And Little Beaver will use his last bit of movement to get behind the tree.
Okay. So we'll move you right there.
Alright.
these guys might not have. Yeah, all right.
And you'll have
Okay.
to
Yep.
in the
H.G. Willikers shaken was definitely removed.
All right, so H.G. Willikers, and I'm gonna explain what I want him to do, and you guys can help me out. He made a blast.
I think you can. What about it? It go
Let me
boom.
see here.
Make them go boom.
Okay, so his powers,
All right, so
blast.
What's the question?
So looking at blast, the area's effect is a medium blast template.
If you expend more power points, you can make it larger.
Yeah, and more can do
do
the
that on
extra
a sheet.
damage
How
too.
many power points it costs though to make it bigger?
Let's see, it costs 3 power points to cast it. And
I think it's an additional way to make it the next size up.
yeah, a large blast template for +1. So 4 power points gives you +1.
And +2 to add an extra d6 of damage.
6 power points.
So a total of 6 power points would give you a large blast template and +2 damage.
So it's probably what he did on his round when we first got here, because I don't see where he keeps track of how many power points.
It should be next to the specific power on the power list.
Yeah, because Weird Science is a little bit different than the others, because each power has its own pool of power points, from what I understand.
For
Yep.
right now, anyway.
Oh, he's got 5 power points in that. Yeah, so you can't. Yeah, he's got 5. Yeah, I see that now. It is different. Wow.
Yeah, I think he's tried to explain that before.
It's set up weird here, but when I'm looking at the updated version, they streamline that out with the suede stuff. It looks.
Well, no, wait a second, because next to it, it's got a box that says 28 of 20. I don't understand that.
Well, the one that's up at the top right of the character sheet on the power tab
Max is 20.
Your
Yep.
it's your overall power points, normally
Right.
used for all your powers, as opposed to each one having its own separate pool.
Okay, so he's got 5 power points in that.
But I don't see him. They're all kind of spread out. He needs them bunched up a little bit more.
You could do
So
the 4-point large blast regular damage.
2 of them.
Yeah, he could definitely
You
roast
can
those
only
guys.
get. You can only get 2 of them. Yeah, let's blast these 2. So I target them.
Mm-hmm.
Why-
Then
why
roll
am I
your.
targeting. Wait, hold on. I was the fire for a second.
There you go.
And that's on his powers.
Yep.
Medium blast. So what do
Yeah,
I do? Click.
Yeah, to the left
That
of
is
blast.
5 points. Oh, he's got 15 left, or is that going to do it? I don't know.
Y'all like my pink circle?
He's got blast on there twice.
Well, he's got it, so
it-
it's
one might
upgraded to. See, he's got an extra D6, so I think
Oh,
he's
okay.
got it coded for each one.
Yeah,
One might
done-
also be heavy weapon.
Yeah, I've done a similar thing as well. At least they're both shaken.
Yep.
Then he's gonna run and jump in
Wait,
this bush.
you need to roll his.
Yeah, you got to roll his
weird
arcane
science
roll.
first,
Yeah, he gets.
because he might get a raise.
Yeah, let me take the damage
how
off.
do I do that? Oh, I roll arcane.
Yeah, there's a D. It says 10 right next to blast.
Oh, okay, I see. They're just like you're shooting.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, it didn't fail.
And
Oh, it's a raise. Oh, it's got -1. Never mind.
yeah, -1.
It wasn't a raise.
Okay, now roll your damage on.
First one.
Let's go with the first one with the shaking.
Yeah, I'll give you the
Why
first.
didn't it do it to both of them?
I think it untargeted one or something.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Let's see. Let me apply that to him. And attack, hit, the damage to, which one is this dude? 49.
Yeah,
To that
11
guy.
and 49.
There. I gave you your 6 points. You got him shaking. Alright, HG. Boom!
It runs and jumps into that bush. Prone. Like, you ain't gonna hit me.
Alright, you're going to go dive in there prone.
All right. Does Jeb still see Silas over there? I know we saw him run. I don't know if he tried.
Yeah, but you're standing behind the tree trunk. You might need to move. And he rolled a stealth roll and was terrible at it.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was a 2.
Alright, you move forward and you can see the guy. I've got the dim penalty on, but your effect should counter that.
Well, I am holstering my peacemaker and pulling the Winchester off my back. And let's go ahead and just try to take him out. Seriously? No. I'm Bennying that. That's better.
That's a way better.
Poor brother Silent. Yes, poor brother Silent. So he's bleeding out over there.
Who's a cocksucker now, you chicken shit?
He doesn't answer you.
I wasn't expecting him to.
All right, Dr. King Schultz.
Well, seeing that Brother Silas has fallen quiet, Dr. Schultz will attempt to stealthily walk over here.
Okay. 99. Let's just roll a notice roll. Okay. So you will have the drop on them. So if you go to your effects, scroll down to the drop,
You can also search for it.
or search for it. It's actually in there twice.
Where the hell is this at?
Here, I got you. I got you.
It's the little effect man in the extreme upper right hand corner, though.
Right.
Dr. Schultz will reach down, pull out his Colt Peacemaker, and fire a shot at Mr.
Oh. To hit with rate. hang. And I'm going to apply. So this guy's like, oh, fuck!
It is unfortunate that we cannot handle things in a peaceful manner.
The tooth puller makes a very good point.
Though I have a question.
Mhm.
Was it Silas that was providing hold the line to the mooks?
You know, you're right. You are right. So let's that probably would have. Let me take this
It
off.
doesn't look like it would change anything here, but in the future, he needed a 9
yeah,
to do a wound.
Yeah, it still would have. He still would have been shaken. That one.
Yeah, but I don't think they get the shaken bonus either.
Shaken bonus.
Yep, they got +2 to shaken rolls because of Brother
Uh-huh.
Silas. Let's see, come on,
Gotcha.
hold the line and command. Command +1 spirit rolls when attempting to recover. This says +1 spirit rolls. Why the hell does it have +2 on there then?
Does it have a better version?
This will make the combat go a little differently now. Alright. Effects are cleared on those guys.
What does an effect SWAT? Scale -4.
Now, I'm
What?
curious, actually. It says my damage was 8. But up here on the combat tracker, it says I get a +4 to damage. Because I had the drop.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Did it not apply that?
You may have to manually add it or something. It seems like it should, though. But it doesn't look like it did.
Yeah, it didn't add it to the attack either.
What was he?
1,
Number 99?
5.
All right. You put the wrong. You put the effect on the wrong person. The effect that you put on Dr. Schultz is incoming attacks and damage are additional.
Well, I'm
Okay.
fucked.
Yeah.
So you surprised yourself.
But that would have given him a wound
Mm-hmm.
then, and with that, he is incapacitated. Number 99. Where the fuck are you, number 99?
Spy jab.
He goes down. You continuing
He's
to move?
99. He's 99 of the men, but he's not one of our problems. Wait, no.
And with Schultz's movement, he'll move the rest of his pace, and he will go prone.
Okay, so go ahead and put prone on yourself in the effects. So you guys can add. Hello, Jankin. You guys can add effects, but you can't pull them off, can you?
Yes, that is accurate.
Oh, what's up, noob? All right. Anything else, Dr. Schultz?
Nope, that's it.
I've got to remove that from you. So, top of the round, looks like Doc Fang. I've got to look. We haven't had a Joker yet. That's weird.
And I pulled another damn 4.
Yeah, but I'm averaging like a king, so I'm okay with that part.
I seriously need to get the calculating edge.
All right, so this fellow up here is in the firelight, I would think, so I should be
Yeah,
able to get a
both
shot at him.
Both of them. And as a matter of fact, you could probably see the fire glinting off this guy's red a little bit, but yeah, you can clearly see that guy.
I'm thinking I've got my back to the tree. I'm looking over, seeing it. I'm going to take a shot.
Wah, wah, wah. You shouldn't have had the dim penalty, but it
I'm
wouldn't have
going to
mattered.
use a chip on that.
Okay.
Because that was very anticlimactic.
Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Jankin with 100 biddies. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Patty Juice.
Can you get a low enough rolls on my damage there?
Raise damage, d6, 5, let's see.
I rolled 1, 2, 1. It's just like, nah.
Number 51, why is this guy... Number 11 is still... Well, that was from before. Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Dr. Schultz.
That Dr. Schultz will get to his feet. And
So let me take prone off of you.
And by the way, if I'm remembering correctly, in Savage Worlds, standing up is a third of your movement pace.
I think it is. I thought it was 2 inches.
he's just going to go up here to this bush, so he doesn't really. It's not going to make a difference for him.
Alright. Not going to use a chip on that.
And
Well,
no.
technically, both
Oh,
right.
that's a stealth roll anyway. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going prone anyway when I'm done.
Alright.
And Schultz from the bush.
Yeah, let me put the dim light back on. Okay.
Gentlemen, I hate to resort to violence. Again, we can come to a mutual arrangement. I implore you. Come, sit. We will discuss this like civilized men.
Do you have persuasion?
I think everybody starts with persuasion.
Is it one of those core rolls?
Yeah. Yeah, D4 in common knowledge, athletics, notice.
Would it be smarts?
Persuasion.
Let's see. Persuasion contested by smarts or spirit?
Smarts, I think.
I think it's smarts.
Depending on what sort of thing you're going to persuade, I guess. I like the 1 better, though.
Okay. All right, Dr. Schultz, anything else?
Yeah, as he's going to this bush, he's going to, as he's talking again to all of them, he's going to take a shot at Mr.
We can resolve this peacefully, but I'm gonna fucking shoot you first.
You attacked yourself.
You
You
do
had
have
yourself-
yourself targeted, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's
You're not
from
supposed.
when I was trying to figure out how to get Little Beaver to,
Right.
because I was back and forth. It's fine. It's not.
You're not supposed to put your hand in front of the gun.
Well, that's a hit.
You have yourself targeted. You fucking noob.
You gotta draw it out of your holster first, Doc.
Shoot your foot much?
That guy goes down.
Damn.
And I'm going to end my turn, but I'm going to play a card, I
Okay.
guess. And how do I actually stick that card in the tracker?
Should be able to drag it over there.
I drag it to the chat.
Oh, adventure card? Okay, yeah.
Adrenaline surge.
Oh, that's a great card.
There you go. It's your turn.
He's going to move up here.
That guy's dim light. You can definitely see this guy and this guy with no penalty. You know there's somebody over there. You think you see him moving. this guy here.
All right. Again, as he's making his way up. Gentlemen, this ceaseless violence must stop. Come to your senses.
Yeah.
Leave some for us, would you?
And almost comically, Schultz will just fall to the ground.
All right, put prone back on yourself.
You know, you don't have to stand up to shoot.
I'm moving around.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
J-Rob's a fucking noob.
I just like the idea that he just keeps falling over, standing up, doing a little bit, then falling over.
He's comically falling over, and as he does, his hands with his gun just sort of clasp together, and he twiddles his fingers.
Like,
Are you sure
like
he's
that.
not? You sure he's not sneaking a whiff of the nitrous oxide?
Jankin, thanks for swinging by, buddy. Rest well, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Strahd. All right.
So Timmons is gonna pop out from behind the tree there,
Oh, vitamins.
and give this guy some shotgun love. But I don't get my +2 to hit with my shotgun because I gotta reload.
That should be a song, Shotgun Love.
I just gotta reload.
But here you go, buddy. Say, Doc, this is how you make him give up. Like that.
Oh!
Oh shit!
See, they sit down like civilized men when you do it this way.
Help!
Oh,
I would like
Uh,
a bonus action.
If
Reach
you
up
shoot
and curl my mustache.
Timmons, if you shoot them like that, they will never be able to sit again.
I think you obliterated that person.
Yeah, man, you just blew him into chunks. You must have stuck some buckshot in there.
That's what he uses, buckshot.
Ooh, tidbits.
Yeah.
Then Timmons moves back around the tree trunk. See, Doc?
Ah, yes. Indeed.
The guy's walking around with no head. He's like, falls over into the fire.
Stabilize. No further rolls required. Okay, Brother Silas lays over there. But he's incapacitated. He's doing nothing. H.G. Williker.
Unconscious.
So H.G. Willikers is gonna try that blast thing again on the same two guys that are shaking, right?
Wait, do you have any PowerPoints left in it?
Oh, I only used 5. It said I had 20.
That's 5 for that one. I don't know how that fucking works, Vina. I can't say for certain.
Well, the way I understood it before is each of Weird Science power has its own PowerPoint pool. So if you
Yeah.
use Power A, it pulls from Power A pool. If you use Power B, it pulls from Power B pool, as opposed to
then-
your overall.
Right.
They each have
And
their own
weird,
little
Maya.
boxes.
so he used, yeah, you can't use blast again. You got barrier, burrow, burst, healing.
Well, I don't understand. It says I had 20 points of 20 in blast, and I marked off 5 because I used
I don't
5.
I don't know. We'll get through this.
I thought earlier you said you only had 6 in that power.
Oh, he's got it on
Maybe
here
I said I
twice.
was using 6. Oh, that's true. I should have put it on there 14.
Oh, wait a minute. No, there it is. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm all sorts of confused at the moment.
Well, even if
Oh, I see his.
use
Yeah, I
from
see
my-
his power. Yeah, that means that he can spend 5 power points on that one. He's got blast in here twice. One is a 3 power point thing, and he had a pool of 20. And so he's got the pool in there next to it. He can use it again.
yeah,
Well, I think he also has like 2 different entries for it because of the different damage stuff.
Yeah,
he does.
he does. He does. But yeah, I see the pool now. So yeah, you're right, Drake.
So those 2 guys again.
Oh, hang on. That's what that does. You click that little lightning thing, and it takes a point off. Okay. Cool.
Hmm. What?
And
There's a little lightning
he's-
bolt.
Let's see. So he's just making it bigger. So that's 5, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. So
Right.
that leaves him with 9.
Except go down to put that back at 14, and go down to the one below it that says blast weird science
Well-
PowerPoint's 5. See that one? Oh, that's extra damage.
Well, that's
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one for the extra damage. So,
Gotcha.
and then
Okay.
I need to roll on his trait, right? Oh no, wait, sorry. Let me get back there on the D10 here. Okay, let's see if I hit.
And you do.
2 hits with a blast. Key. Ooh.
Oh, fuck. All right. So this guy is obliterated.
That should have.
Why didn't it target both of them?
Because you basically have to drag it. I think.
Both are targeted.
Yeah, both.
Yeah.
But
Just roll the damage again, and it hopefully should.
yeah,
spot it
I
where
think.
you're
Yeah, I think you roll the damage again because you roll the damage independently of each other.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it did, and they
Okay.
both have wounds.
So he's gonna. What's the range of this power?
I think it's double smarts.
Smarts times 2. It says range is smarts times 2.
So his smarts is an 8, so 16. Yeah, okay. So then he's gonna roll over, and pop his head out of the bush a little, and pull out an adventure card of Desperate Times, and I'm gonna take that adrenaline card out of the deck and use it.
Nice.
Nicely played with that desperate times.
You bet.
I'm giving you a
And,
round of applause here.
And give those 2 guys the same love that those 2 guys just got. So, power points. Now I'm down to 4. You know what? I think I'm going to up it the damage 1. No, 2, right?
No, to
And-
increase the damage, it's +1. To increase the size, it's +2.
Alright, so 1 more point to increase the D6 to it. And give them some blast luck.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And that's when I explode.
Can I
HG,
use a white chip to re-roll that or no?
Nope.
Oh,
It-
shit.
Unfortunately
you
not.
can't use chips to re-roll crit fails.
I
Yeah.
believe you can actually use the legend chip if for some reason you have one somehow.
There's no
Does
legend
he-
chips yet.
There,
Does he
yeah, that's
burst
the
into
problem.
Flames or what? I blow up. I blow
Yep.
myself up.
Yeah, pretty much. You so roll damage on yourself.
There might be a table to roll on too.
There is a table for.
There is for hucksters. I don't know about weird.
Yeah, I
Science.
wasn't sure if I thought they had one too, but I could
know
be
what?
mistaken.
If I'd said fuck it, I'm sleeping this evening, this shit wouldn't be happening right now.
Let's see.
Weird sign.
There's
that
dynamic
says-
backlash.
Every time they enter, all right, here. The bad news is whenever someone using a scientist gizmo roll rolls a 1 on their trait die, regardless of the wild die, it explodes, erupts, or breaks. Well, he wasn't using a gizmo.
He was
Yeah,
using
Or is that...
he was
Oh.
using a flask of.
So that causes 2d6 damage and a medium burst tempo centered on himself. So it's just him. So let me target myself and take those 2 guys out. I used an adrenaline card for that. You see, he's not you. He's like, oh yeah! It just erupts into flames.
He's just too excited.
Yeah, he can't handle
I
the
got to
adrenaline.
blow up the things again.
You know what? Because of that, you get an extra chip. Oh
And,
yeah!
he blasts himself for 5 points of damage,
And he's
shaking himself. And he
Uh,
jumps back down into the bush, trying to put himself out.
Hey, Drake.
Blowing on his bottle.
Hey, Drake. Didn't you do the
Huh.
extra damage on that one?
It says 2d6.
Yeah, I
though,
think
is the
that's in
damage.
the.
It
It's for
calls
any
it
of
out.
them.
I got you.
Yeah, it's just
Any
2d6.
of them do 2d6.
If it was 96 I was doing, it's still just 2d6.
Second status
Damn,
removed
waste
on
of an
this guy.
adventure card.
It could be worse. You could have gone over to heal someone and gotten that.
True.
This guy's locked
That's
out.
what I'm worried about.
Oh shit! Let's see if he's smart enough to. Nope, he is not smart enough. But he's all he can see really are these guys in the firelight. So he's gonna come this direction. He's got Doc Fang in front of him, holding a lantern. Holding a lantern.
I'll hold
said-
it. I'm gonna hold it in
Oh.
front of Timmons.
Timmons is like pushing him around the tree a little. You getting that shot?
Timmons, would you like to hold the lantern?
Oh no, you know what?
That's
These guys have combat reflexes. That's what gave them the +2 to recover from. It hasn't come into play though. So anyway. Oh fuck.
Damn, Dad, I'm gonna teach you. Hit the tree. Ping!
It's not nice to be mean to trees.
That
They
dude
provide us shade and sometimes fruit.
sees H.G. Willikers on fire over here.
Hiding in the bush. Well, he's not hiding.
But you know, he is smart enough that he realizes this ain't a place to be. So he takes off running that direction.
that guy's not in a square.
Yeah, he's on a cross section. It looks like.
Put all these guys. Okay, fuckers, you OD, OCD people. I'm the
Well,
same
if
way.
it doesn't really matter now in Savage Worlds, squares count.
Now, let's see.
Exactly count.
Yep, they do. Jeb is within. You know, I'll say that he's in dim light, but he can see him. So I'm gonna do Jeb, you're odd man out again. Odds for Jeb, and he's gonna take a shot at you. I do have the dim light effect on. Yes, I do.
I have an
But
idea
he's
to
not
restrain
in
these
dim
guys.
light, so. Oh yeah. That's a hit. Yeah, it didn't do anything.
I don't have to bury you again.
This bullet rips through his shoulder, and he just kind of looks at it like nothing.
What was that? Where'd that come from?
Jib?
Tell you in a
Well-
minute.
First, he takes a finger and he just kind of pokes at the bullet hole for a second. All right. He pulls up his rifle and he's going to take 2 actions. So, pow.
Oh. Restrain. Restrain.
Right.
And 2.
Damn.
Oh. And I will head this way. Oop, a little too far.
Moving right out to him. Okay. Little bit.
All right.
Come at me, you chicken shit.
Jeb Hicksman.
You guys had too much fun with the whole chicken shit cocksucker thing.
It's all your
did.
fault.
I was trying to be serious.
Well, God damn it, you were. You called us chicken shits and cocksuckers, and we
You
ended up
ran
here.
right up here in the dark, didn't you?
Fucking right. Little Beaver, does he
Always, though.
see 89 running off?
You know what? Give me a notice roll, and on a raise, I'm going to say that you kind of see him disappearing under this tree. But don't forget, it's dark, it's dim, that far away. There's no light over there. So, but you give me a
Okay,
notice
I
roll. We'll
don't-
see how tuned in his eyes are to the dark.
I don't see notice on his skills list. Oddly enough.
Really? What?
I see
Strange.
everything except that.
Let me see here. That is strange. They don't have a notice roll? Okay, hang on just a second. He does now. Matter of fact, I'll give him a D6 and notice.
I'm going to go grab dinner real quick.
All right. So, do you
I
see?
need to close these?
Yeah, you may need to close it and open it again. Do you see
We're
it
not
now?
doing Stroud tomorrow, Jenkins. If he's still in the chat, no, he left. Damn
I
it.
still don't see notice in Little Beaver's.
Really?
Yeah, really. I see fighting, intimidation, shooting, survival, tracking, stealth.
Did you
riding,
add it to
death.
the NPC or to the ally specifically?
Let me do this thing.
Because it could still be using the older thing that's for some reason is a thing. If you just update the NPC, it doesn't update it on the ally sheet.
Well, he's got it over there. Look on. Well, you can't see that on the combat tracker. He's got it right there. Oh shit. But he did not get dim light. He didn't get a raise. So no, he doesn't see. We'll figure this out in a minute, J. Rob. It's just about break time.
Just run
Then-
blindly into the night. What's the worst that can happen?
Then Beaver will go that direction. Still.
All right, you can see this guy. He's kind of backlit by the fire.
Oh shit. Little Beaver will drop the war club and pull out his.
Oh. Let's see. That did. Let me do this. Okay, that is a hit, and the damage was probably not.
Yeah, not enough.
All right, and top of the next
He'll drop.
round,
He'll
Doc
drop prone
Fang.
too.
He'll drop prone. Okay, Doc Fang. What the hell? I don't know. You stacked the deck tonight.
I'd say I'm on fire, but that's HG.
HG. Yes.
All right, I'm
I fell down. Why did I fall down?
You drop prone on yourself.
That's weird.
I didn't.
I
he dropped.
pressed prone, but I was trying to put it on.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I know I'm getting a little old, but not that old.
I can put effects on other people. Holy shit, that's fun. Jeb Hexman, you're fucked.
Wait, if you have any objections, say it now, there, Jeb. All right, so I'm gonna walk up to this far. I'm gonna pull out a bottle from my herbal bandolier, shake it up a little bit, and throw it at this guy to use my entangle power.
Yes. That you see the stuff start to grow and then it just wilts.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna use a red chip on it.
Oh, a red chip. Thank you. Doesn't matter because we're gonna redraw here in a moment. Nope. Sorry.
It's too cold up here.
I don't like the plant life in this area. Something is very wrong.
Tainted ground.
Excuse me, Mr. Beaver, if you could deal with this guy.
Mr. Beaver. Okay, Mr. Beaver.
From the sheets of the wind, you hear a.
AKA Cleaver.
Beaver will stay.
That took a little bit longer than I expected.
I love a good stealthy beaver.
Well, two bad things happened while you were gone, Jeb.
You
Damn
mean
it, am I dead again?
a stealthy beaver never queefs?
And I tell you what, since we're going to be redrawing, we're going to be getting chips. I will.
Are you doing a reroll or the okay?
There you go. That is definitely going to be a.
That's a
and
hit.
That puts them out. And you drop them.
And Little Beaver will go about scalping these motherfuckers.
Probably.
Throwing that.
Probably. Because
He's a little pissed.
he's a little pissed at these guys. Yeah.
Over here where Beaver is, you guys will hear the war cry and almost this anguished uh, yelling, chanting as he goes about the business of removing the scalps from these gentlemen.
Mr. Beaver, you seem quite angry. Have you considered perhaps some soothing tea?
I'm going to give you the impression you don't want to be fucking with little Beaver right now.
Jeb Hex,
Perhaps later.
you can
Alright,
you can
Jeb.
see that guy, no problem.
Yeah, Jeb's gonna move up to his pace. Go pow.
Yes, you do. And you roll him over in the bushes. You just see him fly forward, boom, face down. and we are effectively out of combat. I've unlocked the tokens, although we don't really need the map anymore.
I'm gonna go check on HG. Since
And,
the last I saw, he caught himself on fire.
and then what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Right? Yes.
Damn it! I left my tea in the other room.
So we'll be right back.
Don't go nowhere.
If you do come back,
Jeb Hexman more of a anguished,
Those would be cool for a Navy-based thing. All those like summon undead crewmen.
Yeah, that's lost spells.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, all
So
right.
there's
We're
like a
What?
dozen. Hello.
Hello. My question was looking at the effects list. It says an effect called SWAT, SWAT, and then a scale -4. What the hell does that mean?
That's when the police knock down your door.
yeah. yeah. On a scale of 1 to 4, you're
Hey,
fucked.
your scale now has a -4 on being accurate because you were selling methamphetamines in the by the
Yep,
pound.
yep,
Okay,
yep,
police
yep.
officer.
And that shit ain't going down the toilet. You keep flushing, you keep flushing.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, no time for it to fill back up. They're already in.
SWAT.
I remember a couple years ago, 5 years ago or so now, police in Kansas City goes into this apartment building, kicks the door in, goes in. Dude stands up. They shoot him and kill him. It's the wrong apartment. Yeah,
What?
that was a bad deal. Well, fuck, there
Well, I
That
mean,
there
happened
needs to
here.
be some law enforcement reform, man. You can't just fucking do
Yeah.
that bullshit.
That happened here back in March. It was a young woman. She was working with the hospital, and they kicked in the door and shot her.
Yeah,
They were looking for somebody else. Oh, it's insane.
yeah, and I've
aren't they
got
supposed to check their fire before they fire?
I've got good friends that are cops, and several of them, and they're good people, and none of them have ever shot anybody or kneeled down on their neck until they choked them to death. I'm telling you,
Most cops don't.
most cops are good cops. I mean, that's just, but
That's true.
you can't have the police investigate the police. So when something goes wrong, I mean, there's bad IT guys out there, Hell, somebody may say I'm one of them. But,
Isn't that what internal investigations are for?
well,
There's bad fucking
inter-
fry guys at the goddamn McDonald's, man.
yeah,
It's
there's
everywhere.
bad fry guys, there's bad cops, there's bad everybody. And an internal investigation is exactly that. They internally investigate themselves. And this dude that knelt down on George Floyd, and I don't want to get on a political soapbox, but I think he had 18 different incidents on file. This guy he was a dented can, should have been kicked off the fucking assembly line a long time ago, and he murdered George Floyd. And I'm not so sure about the two cops in Atlanta. That guy is running away from him. Yeah, he turned and fired a taser at him, but or it looks like he did. I mean, I'm sure it'll all come out in the wash, but you know, there's just some. Anyway, so we're back to Deadlands.
So Timmons looks down at this brother fella and looks over at Dr. King and says, I think he's still breathing. Maybe you can have some discussions with a civilized manner with him in a little bit.
Civilized.
Why, yes, I think that would be a great idea. And Schultz will reach into his jacket. He pulls out a set of handcuffs, bends down, and proceeds to cuff and stuff this mother.
Let me make sure he ain't got nothing else on him. He could sneak out like a little ankle pistol. So Timmons pats him down and
Oh, that's fine. I won't look. Go right ahead.
You do find something unique on him. You see.
he's got 3 testicles like me.
No,
Oh, so.
no. So you're really patting him down good.
They're fuzzy cuffs. Jeb Heckman.
Fuzzy cuffs.
Are they pink?
Cheetah print fuzzy cuffs.
Brad, shut up.
It's the only color available.
Hey, Brad, ask Ben to tell you the story about his fuzzy.
Oh.
Let me do something here. I'm going to take a little beaver out of the combat tracker. Okay. Now I'm going to open up Dr. King Schultz's tab and go to his, main tab, allies. and drag him in from there, and he went in automatically green. Now see if you can see a notice in his skills.
No.
You know what? It's gone again. What in the fuck?
What's gone again?
Okay, let me try this again.
There's a problem with the NPC missing a skill.
Oh.
Let me open him from, first of all, we're going to take him out of your ally. And now on the party sheet. So open the party sheet, J-Rob.
Okay.
All right, now on the party sheet on the other tab should be a little beaver in there. Now drag him to your allies.
Yes, I see a notice.
And now I put him in there and he comes in green. Good. Okay. I think that probably took care. So, will you guys cut this dude up? You going back to your camp or what? You hauling him back down there?
Yeah, Timmons will pick his ass up and slump him over his shoulder. HG pops his head up out of the bush he's in, looks down, his sleeve's still on fire, and pulls out a cigar. He pats himself out. I'm alright. Geek that ding nabbit.
Fuck. Alright, we're done with that map. That map's gone. That map's gone. Global effects gone.
HG's got the shaken condition on him. How long does that stay? And prone. I guess he's not prone anymore either. Neither is King Schultz.
Cool. Alright, so let me see here. Drag you guys back onto that map. Drag Brother Silas out there.
So when somebody's stable, how long? I mean, what's the rule on that? Do they come around eventually?
Natural healing.
Natural healing,
Natural
so once a week he would get a healing roll to see if he loses a wound.
What's a week? So he could be unconscious for a week and not like starve to death?
I think it's 1 die 6.
Dehydrate?
It's 1 die 6 days. Incapacitated is 1 die 6 days, I think.
Well, I can, if we were taking it back to try to talk to him, I could try to give him some of my special tea.
You could. So he goes over to the corner. You hear him. Sounds like he's urinating. I'm going to make him some special tea.
Here you go. Perhaps this will help.
Specialty.
Special tea. That's a success. So
That shall help a little bit.
with that, he's no longer incapacitated, and he's got 2 wounds.
I'm gonna give him some acupuncture too. After a while.
You're gonna use...
Flexible enough that we can make him suck his own cock? I'm just...
The rumor is you need to take out a couple ribs to be able to bend forward. And
He does have 2 wounds, and he got hit by a shotgun. He might be missing a couple ribs.
Okay, let me come over here, and we're going to go to the main tab, and we are going to reset adventure. Yay.
in case you're wondering, Vin, no, I've never tried to do it myself.
I think I might
Well,
have just made it worse.
My sciatica! Ow!
Oh shit! What'd you roll?
By the way, the new rules, did you notice, Brad, in the new Deadlands rules that there are no, that fate chips are bennies, period? There's no difference in them?
Yeah, they grouped it
Yeah,
all together.
yeah,
HG
legendary.
got an adventure card called Adrenaline Surge. Nice.
Yeah, and I think in Deadlands Suede, the legendary chip has been replaced by Conviction.
Well, but it says conviction or legendary chip or conviction
Yeah,
in a couple places. So you'll get those
but
chips as you hit certain milestones.
What is conviction?
it's pretty much like a legendary chip. It's just an extension, I think. I don't know if it's an actual official extension or.
Oh yeah,
one-
there's an option to turn it on in Savage Worlds rule set. But it's like a blue chip, except it doesn't expire between sessions.
All right, so let's see. That was 9 p.m. We're going to say that the night passes. Doc Fong goes over here and works on this dude, gets him kind of heals him up a little.
Yeah, good test dummy for your acupuncture, doc.
It is 8 a.m. on Thursday, the 19th of June in the year 1879. 8 a.m. in the morning. All right, so you guys got this guy awake. He's handcuffed in fuzzy handcuffs. Dr. Fang's been over here, or Dr. Schultz been over here doing weird things to him with his fuzzy handcuffs.
I am from Austria. What do you expect?
Nah,
Is this guy?
Is he awake?
Yeah. Is he?
Yeah.
Is he conscious? Okay. Well, how about we have a conversation? And I'm gonna play an adventure card. I would like him to spill the beans, as they say.
That's a nice.
Spill the beans, huh? Let's see here. Okay, so what is it you want to know?
Tell us about this sister, Agatha. Is that her name? Gentlemen, did I mishear
That
this
is the name
Miss-
I heard. She was
Tell
going
us all
to turn
about
this whole place, destroy it or kill us or something of the sort.
He tells you that when she returns to pick them up, that she'll level this entire mesa, basically. Sister Agatha is somebody that nobody wants to fuck with.
Why?
Yes, tell us.
Says she's a wicked woman, wicked bitch. She's got power. I don't know why the good
when
Right
she-
Reverend Grimm keeps her around. I know she's got
When
black
she's supposed to
magic.
pick him up.
Tell us all of her magical powers. I'm working hard on this spill the beans.
Yes, I would like to know what sort of powers she has.
He says she has a way with the dead.
I'm gonna look
Everybody
over at
looks
Jeb.
Jeb. You might get lucky, Jeb.
Jeb's
Um,
all the way on the other side of the
Yeah.
camp.
She has a way with you. Did you hear that? It was like, she has a way with the dead.
I don't think that's what it means when they say they can raise the dead.
oh my.
Is that what he meant? Oh,
I've
poor
I've
Jeb.
You
I've
do
heard ginger brute is good for that, Mr. Doc Fang. Can you confirm this?
I have used certain things like that for some of my clients.
Good keep yang up, as they say.
Something to that effect.
Why do I have a 5 of hearts? What does that mean?
I was trying to shuffle the deck, hit the wrong button. I've reshuffled both
Oh.
the adventure deck, and I should be able to clear all. What the fuck?
So we can just close this public 5 of hearts.
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell is going on here.
It's California Strahd. Thought Deadlands of it.
No, I'm right clicking trying to clear the. Oh, it's down here. Never mind. Clear all. Now I've got to reshuffle the fucking deck. Alright. We're clear. We're clear!
So did he tell us when this Agatha sister is coming to pick him up?
Yeah, when she returned.
She's returning on Saturday.
Oh, well, on Saturday. And today is Tuesday?
Thursday.
Is it taco? Damn.
How is
Yeah.
she coming here?
She's riding on that fancy ship that Right Reverend Graham got from that railroad feller. One that blew up. The one that blew up half the blew up ghost town.
And how many men will be with her on this magnificent ship?
She would at least have as many as me.
That's.
But we're not to
I'm
meet her
afraid I am.
here. We're not to meet her here.
No, where at?
We were supposed to make our way to the ranch.
Well, isn't that coincidental?
Now, why would you all be going to the ranch? Do you want some delicious beef?
Told you she was going to level the place. She'll take in big 12-pounders and she'll level that ranch house and that damn rancher.
Do you know why they want to do this?
Because Reverend Graham said to. Sinners, the lot of you.
Why are you Americans so violent? You're always wanting to kill someone or drop a 12-pound something on someone. Why are you so violent? What is
Always, they're always talking about some kind of sinful thing. Sin this or sin that. It's all very strange.
Yes. I have noticed this about you American people. And he's pointing at Brother Simon.
Timmons looks up and says, gunpowder. It's because of the gunpowder. Our parents put it in our food.
All
Made
right.
this a little bit.
Your parents did not love you very much.
No, we didn't love our neighbors. They didn't love our neighbors. That's why.
So he says that she'll have, I guess, people like him. But would he have said how many were probably with her on this boat?
At
Yes,
least
this
as
sounds
many as he had is what he said.
Oh, okay.
Did
Oh,
she?
okay.
Did he mention when she is coming?
Give me just a second. Let me see
Saturday.
if I can.
But what day is today? Oh, it's Thursday. That's right.
Thursday.
I remember because 2 days ago, Timmons kept talking about tacos.
Gentlemen, I propose the possibility that we kill two birds with one stone. We help your friend the rancher.
Talking about Americans killing shit. You want to kill two of them with one stone. What the hell up with that?
A figure of speech, my good man. We go to the ranch. We help this man when this sister Abigail shows up. We negotiate with her, and perhaps we ride off in a very nice boat, according to Mr. Silas here. This boat is nice, you say, right?
Does it sail without the power of the wind? I have heard of such things.
When you say this, he looks at you, Doc Fang. He said, how'd you know that?
Ooh.
I have heard of strange contraptions of the sort during my travels, but I've never seen anything. Many whispers of some such through the maze, you know.
Yeah, basically he
Well,
tells you that this ship that she's riding on is the what do you call it? The Crown, the best ship in the fleet. What do you call that? The
the flagship.
flagship. Thank you. It's Grimm's flagship.
It's the crown jewel.
Why, that sounds much nicer than some beat up ship that Mr. HG exploded.
Compared to
Yes,
compared to
yes.
this thing right here. I
How
mean,
much? How long have we been here? How much time do we have still to work on the?
We've been here about 3 days, right?
you have
And how
been
many
here.
days was it going to take us to get the ship fixed?
Let's see. If you look at the calendar, I've got notes and stuff plugged in here. So 17th view log entry. The 17th you arrived at the Big M Ranch and set off for the North Shore. So that was day before yesterday. And you arrived yesterday and started digging things out. At first, we said it was going to be 1d6 days, or it was going to be 6 days, and then HG rolled pretty high on his burrow roll, like really high, and cut the time in half to dig this thing out while you guys are patching it up. And, so hopefully in 3 days' time, so you were hoping to have it floating by Saturday.
And how far does it take to get to the ranch?
That's quite a ways around there, and this thing, I mean, the sails are kind of tattered now, and
How long would it take us to get to the ranch if we are going by wagon across the road?
if you left right now, you could be there at probably, dark. Most of the time, it's not a hard ride, but it's 30 miles across the mesa. So it's a good day's ride. I mean, you wouldn't wear the horses out in, 30 miles or anything, but it would take you some time getting there. But you could be there today.
Gentlemen, what do you think?
Perhaps we should return to the ranch and warn him. We could make
Well-
preparations for this sister.
Today is the end of the day in the middle of the night, so you're talking we
Nope.
could be there by Friday.
Today is 8 a.m. on Thursday morning. This is the next morning.
Oh, it's morning. Oh,
Mhm.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but you would have
We
to
re-
continue working throughout today and tomorrow to hopefully get this thing floating Saturday morning and get it around there. Which could be too late.
Well, ask him what time she's supposed to pick him up on Saturday.
He tells you he doesn't know. He just knew that they were supposed to be at the ranch and to lay in wait until the shelling started.
Timmons
What?
like, boy, I think we should pack it up and head that way. We'll come back and get our ship afterwards.
Sounds like a good idea. And now, was she supposed to shell a particular area? Is there a safe spot?
The whole mesa.
Yes,
That's
eventually, but for the initial bombardment, perhaps there is a designated safe spot.
He said, I don't know.
Oh,
She's
we're
just
there.
supposed to. She's just 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 supposed to bomb the ranch house, is what he tells you.
Well, let's stay outside of the house.
Of course, you guys know that the ranch is kind of, it's up on the mesa. So she would just be kind of shooting up around it and hoping some shit. It's a ways up there. It'd be long range for these cannons.
Well, if it's a super fancy techno ship, maybe it's got better cannons. Who knows? They probably have like
So-
the little electric kettles to make your tea with.
So you're saying that they have computerized guidance for the cannons?
No, I didn't say anything about that.
I said
They do
right.
now.
I mean, you guys sitting here thinking about it, cannons. You've got cannons on your boat. You fired cannons. And if she's going to be sitting out there in the water and firing cannons up at this ranch house, I mean, it may take her a little bit to get dialed in, and it wouldn't be an easy feat, but then again, you don't know too much about Sister Agatha. She's a wicked bitch.
She might have ghosts helping.
Well, I think we should come up with some kind of a plan to do some things. Maybe we can hide the tugboat and use its cannons. We can maybe H.G. Willikers can make some underwater mines.
Oh, that's a
Couple
good
of 'em.
idea.
Now, don't
What
forget,
about sneaking on board?
the tugboat dropped you guys off, offloaded your stuff, and they're gone. But the rancher, he's
It's
got.
art. Oh,
Yeah, you rented a
oh,
ride
they
out
did
here.
leave?
But
Yeah.
the rancher, he's got boats. He hauls cattle to the mainland all the time. He's got barges and a big boat and stuff. Dwight Shelton. So
Well, that's what I'm saying. We might be able to make some fortifications too against
Oh,
the ship coming
what about
in.
if he has any small fast boats? Timmons, you could go out very close to this Agnes's ship and shoot them with your shotgun. You seem to do very well with that. If you can get very close very quickly.
We could always try to sneak on board.
Well, here's my thought. If the ship is going to bring people in, it's going to do something, then it's going to pull up probably at the dock.
there won't be a dock
beach.
left when she's finished with it.
Right, but if you're going to offload troops, you would offload them, then blow up the docks.
Silas, my good man.
Timmons a little smarter than he looks.
If you needed to get a message to this
Hello,
Sister
test.
Agatha, how would you do it?
He says,
Hello, test.
"Yeah, we hear you, Van."
Wait.
Yeah, we got you, Jeff.
Yep.
Or
You're really
Brett.
quiet though for some reason all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed on my end.
That sounds the same to me.
Oh.
Yeah, you haven't said a word in like 15 minutes, man.
No, I have been.
He's been
quiet.
macking on his dinner.
Is that what he's been doing?
No, I've been eating. I've been finished.
Somebody
I
just
should
asked
be
me
quiet.
something about Dr. Schultz. I think you asked something.
Well, I was recommending sneaking on board the ship and trying to take it over for ourselves.
What if, we could wear these funny robes, perhaps?
Wait a minute. Jeb Hexman, are you over here part of this conversation now? You're not over there across the...
Yeah, I would have joined you after a while.
Okay. King Schultz looks at you and says, you strike me as a man with unique talents.
You said this to who?
To Jeb Hexman.
Jeb.
I must ask a question. Can you drown?
Good question. I don't think so.
Come here. Let me hold your head under the water.
Well, let's test it. And Jav will just walk down into the water
How far are you gonna walk?
until there's like 5 feet of water over me at least.
Is he floating? Is he like able to walk underwater on the seabed?
No, he's got some
What are we
buoyancy to him. Don't forget this is salt water, so he's got some buoyancy to him. But if he stayed in here long
Here,
enough, he
take
might
this
get
large rock.
bloated. He could get bloated the longer he stays in here.
Like a corpse.
And eventually he would sink, but then the gases would build up and he would float back up and then he would sink again. And
Then he would possibly split open.
yeah,
Yeah, I swim down and I'm just down there.
you're just down there.
Okay. Are you? He's not drowned.
Nope.
Amazing, gentlemen. Perhaps our underwater friend here could lay in wait under the water as the ship comes in. He could swim up. He could climb on board and cause a bit of havoc. Think
Do
about
we have the ability to make a bomb and put it on the hull of the ship?
I believe HD can explode everything.
HG would look at you and just go, well, what the hell you think?
Like with a 2-minute fuse or something?
Yeah, hell, the rancher probably got dynamite. I mean, he's pretty
Evans
self-sufficient.
has dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I have
It just has to
dynamite.
be waterproof.
dynamite's waterproof.
Dynamite is
The
But
fuse,
fuse isn't.
Yep.
the fuse can be made waterproof.
Well, you can wrap it in wax.
yeah, it's wax.
I think HG could even set water on fire. I believe he could.
So, how
I
big
believe
of
in you,
a
HG.
explosion can we make? Timmons pulls out his dynamite. He's got
You know,
11 sticks.
could we like try not to damage the ship? You know, that way we could, I don't know, use it for ourselves.
It would be nice to have a very fancy ship.
Ideal out of
Now,
ideal, yes. But
Fuck.
you're going to be at serious fucking risk
Damn.
being the only one on that on there.
P4D. Thank you for the
And I didn't hear that last part, J-Rob.
thank you for the sub.
You're going to be at serious fucking risk being on that boat by yourself if we do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Drake.
I agree.
Passion for
You
drawing
want
is
to get
his
on
channel.
and get off.
Yeah, I mean, if it's just me going, yeah, the bomb is probably the best way. But I'd like to try to take the ship
I'd
out.
like the boat, yes. I'd like to have the boat for ourselves, yes, totally.
don't this boat have like a bad name and stuff? We're going to be sailing around on
It's called-
Christine?
It's
What
called
if
the
we
red.
paint
News, baby.
It's called the Red Seahorse.
What about if we were to paint it blue?
It's called the Red Tide.
Well, now it'd be a dumb name for a ship, the Red Seahorse. If you painted it blue, that'd just be stupid, wouldn't it? That's what Brother Silas tells you.
Well, yes, but we would have to rename it, of course.
We call it the Blue Cocksucker.
Yeah, Jeb.
Cocks-
Go ahead.
Cocksucker Express has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Just the cocksucker.
Jeb comes over and gets really close to Silas. Make sure he lifts up his armpit and fans it his way.
Timmons kind of gags because he got a taste of it too.
Chicken ship. Chicken ship. All right, so I mean, looking at this boat, first of all, this thing is not large enough to carry. You know, you've got 4 wagons between Timmons' 2 wagons that he paid for to have custom built in Denver, and Doc Schultz's, and then Albert Swedgen.
What kind of boat is this? Since we're interrogating the fuck out of Silas here. How
This,
big's this boat?
oh, he says it's big. It's big. It makes 6 of them fucking things right there.
That
What's he
sounds
pointing at?
large.
Boys,
Marbanya, just to clarify, we plan on leaving now with our wagons
Okay.
and leaving the boat here.
Like fuck this boat. Yeah. Okay, I got that.
No, but
All right.
we have a
no,
new boat.
we're gonna come. I mean, we may come back for it, but we don't want to risk
Right.
not catching her.
Right.
And get there
Yeah.
late.
Let us head
And
back.
we don't think we have enough time to get the boat ready and get back.
Right, so you could be
Yeah,
there
yeah.
probably just after dark with the wagons. You could probably get there, with a couple of spare hours of daylight if you went just by horses. But either way, you could get back there today if you're up
Let's
straight
go.
through. All right.
And we can return here for this ship after we
And
deal with
and
this crazy lady.
we'll ask Brother Silas. This magnificent ship you're talking about. Do you yourself have you been on it? Do you know a way to perhaps disable it in a way? Do you know the inner workings of this amazing marvel?
No, I don't know nothing about it. That's down in the bottom. It's down there. It makes an
I have some.
awful noise, screeching, stinks, burning. It's like I don't know.
Like
It's
HG.
it's ghost rock. I
Like
mean, it's ghost rock for
like
sure.
a dentist drill from hell.
He said, but I guess like any ship, you could jam the rudder. You could do a number of things to it. Something to think about on your ride across the Big M Ranch.
What are we going to do with this man?
Timmons reloads a shotgun.
Tell me something, Silas. Are you wanted? Are you a wanted man?
No, but you will be if you don't let me go. Reverend Graham, he'll have his way with you. You bunch of low-down scoundrels.
My friend, I am an atheist. Your Reverend Grimm
Oh my
holds no
God!
power over.
Get this man away from me!
What is with everyone always talking about this god?
Your passage into heaven, you are doomed, sir. You shall rot in the eternal fires of hell.
Already
Ugh.
there, buddy.
You're obsessed with this hell
Ah,
place, you know.
yes, hellfire and brimstone. That's all you crazy Americans talk about. It is a shame you're not enlightened like uh people from my country. You see.
Guess what, Silas? Yeah, I'm. Guess you would call a pagan and a heathen. And I'll get real close to him and kind of blink a few times, give him a real good look at my eyes.
Jeb, are you going to eat this man's face?
Your eyes are pretty milky about right now.
What?
Your eyes are milky. They don't look like,
Ooh,
think about it.
I think this feller's fixing to turn.
No, actually, I just smell like I'm rotting. I don't actually look like I am.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
But
By now, your
my
eyes
eyes
have
do look like.
probably start. Oh, well, let's see.
They're probably pretty dry. You need some
Uh,
eye drops.
I'm gonna add his guts to it. Oh, shit. He's not. Yeah, he's not liking that. He's kind of cowering back away from you. I assume you still got him cuffed.
I would
Yeah.
imagine so.
Fuzzy cuff. My good man, would you like me to tell you what those fuzzy cuffs you're wearing are for? I can.
He just
It
kind of
is,
looks at you, turns his head sideways.
and Schultz will lean in to his close to his ear and say, "Unspeakable perversions, I assure."
You could just let me go, and I won't say nothing to nobody. I'll just
Oh
catch
no,
it.
my good man.
I'll just catch the next ship by here. You'll never see me again.
No, we can't have you ruining our surprise for Sister Agatha. No.
Oh, come on, please. You see him, he starts getting
Well,
this look of panic in his face. Little tear runs out his eye.
all right. Well, you got two choices. We can either kill you now and toss you into the sea, or you can accompany us back to the ranch.
God damn, Jeb Hexman, you are a violent man. I'm starting to like you.
I think perhaps that is not the best option, because then his bloated corpse may wash out to sea and give away the situation. We should burn his corpse if he is dead.
I'll just go back to the ranch with you. That suits me just
Wise,
fine. Thank you.
wise decision.
This whole time, little Beaver has been standing a good distance away,
I noticed.
staring a hole in this man. Just staring away, like with pure hate.
Or we could give him to our Indian friend. I mean, he kind of looks like he has quite a bit of hate for him in his eyes.
Would you like a word with this man there, Mr. Beaver?
The Beaver turns and looks at you all and says, "Hmm. Little Beaver, take his head." And he starts coming.
Well, I'm backing away.
Dog Fang backs away. Everybody just moves out of the way.
Timmons for sure runs and gets in the bushes.
All right. Well, if nobody's gonna stop you, you just paint the picture. What do you do?
Little Beaver comes over and he pulls out his big ass war club, and it's almost like just automatic. He's this hate fueled entity in a sense. He just nonchalantly raises it above his head and clubs down and pretty much makes Brother Silas's head into a canoe.
You just bust his head open like a melon.
Yep.
Boosh! Brother Silas is no more.
Blood spatters all over, the vicinity. Schultz now has blood on his pants, his jacket, his.
On the bush. What happened? Vomit doesn't work?
Oh my.
I heard it. There's a latency. Do it again, Drake. Yep, it's working.
It's like super quiet
V
for me.
doesn't work. It's got to be lowercase v.
And with this guy, Little Beaver actually does some horrifyingly perverse desecrations to the body. Things that a good Christian man would be just appalled by.
What's with the wind? Has that been going on ever since dry and windy?
No.
Put that dry and windy in there earlier. Yep. Okay, I'm sorry. I got so Dr. Schultz, you did what to this guy?
The Dr. Schultz did nothing. Little Beaver will actually he will desecrate this body of this man, Brother Silas. He has he hated those other people. You could tell he had menace in his eyes, but he has pure, just almost hellish hatred for this particular man. And it's almost like he's enjoying the carvings up of this body he's doing right in front of everybody.
Oh, that's worth the fate shit. I like it. All right, so you guys no longer have to worry about Brother Silas. What are you doing? Hitching up mules? Riding?
Yeah,
Lost you, Drake.
So, Brother Silas is dead, yes?
Yes.
Well,
Doc
while
Fong
they're-
is also over on his donkey now.
yeah,
Drake,
while they're
you're
getting
back. You're back.
everything ready.
We lost you,
yeah,
Drake.
Timmons is loading up and getting the hell out of here, with or without the Brothers Silas buffet going on over there.
Yeah, Jeb will definitely, saw off a couple of arms, take them with him. snacks for later.
Oh God.
But they need a ride
That's-
first.
Does,
Is that how the term jerky? You got jerky meat because that guy was a
he got
jerk.
jerking it off. Jerked it off. Turkey meat. Does Little Beaver have a horse?
Um,
If not, he'll ride with
did Little Beaver have
Bill
a?
Fluffer.
You guys brought horses here the first time, didn't you? I'm pretty sure you
Mhm.
guys left with horses.
Yeah.
So you probably got
Yeah.
two, yours and Paloma.
Okay. Then he'll ride his own horse. And there'll be a second horse. The second horse looks like it is kind of like a pack animal now. It carries like his extra items and shit like that. You would imagine he's
Scalps.
probably built some
His pile
pelts,
of
yeah.
scalps.
And there's a nice pile of scalps that actually is hanging around his waist.
Got a TP made out of scalps.
His pants are
Pork rinds.
they're that it's that dark maroon dried blood stain. It's almost like he simply does not care anymore.
Yeah. Look at how they painted their ponies too, J. Rob. When you get a chance this week, on how they different symbols meant different things. Like, you know, oh, damn, Yanzum, thank you for the sub. Yes, sir. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, Veno, passion for drawing, Yanzum. God, scared the hell out of me. Oh, love you guys for it. Thank you very much. So yeah, just look into some of that, J-Rod, because I'm sure that Little Beaver would have painted up Palumba's pony and his pony and stuff on his last, 6 weeks or so on this island. It's been interesting. All right, so I got you back on the Big M Ranch map. Did I share that with you? That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question to the party is do we want to go back straight across like we came? Or do we want to take the scenic route and go around the coast? Because we kind of got to bring our ship that way. At least we might be able to, if that is the eventual plan, to see if we can.
Is it
See
going to be
anything?
is it going to be a longer distance?
Yeah, I would say that this is quite a bit further than this. Oops. But we do have like hills. I guess we got to go like. I don't know.
Yeah,
What
you
if we
would
go
go.
around to the cliffy bits, but avoid,
I kind of got to go
so we're kind of close to the
like
water and the
this,
sea.
and then come up this way, and then
Yep.
where we could go.
Yeah, you guys seen a big map of this thing on the wall at Shelton's. So you can go around or across, up to you.
That's closer, and then we get a good view of the water still, but not quite
Right,
as
but then we got to
roundabout.
forge across two rivers.
Yeah, going around the western side looks like it might be a little easier. Looks like
That's
it's mostly
true.
flatter.
Where Little Beaver's been here for a while, would
Yeah.
he be able to tell us, what would be the quickest, easy?
Yeah, I mean, you've been all over this island last 6 weeks, and going up and through the center is probably the quickest way. There's a bridge here. You also know there's a bridge down here, and that's
He
a
would.
pretty straight shot around there. But there's an old town that sits on the edge of the cliffs. it's abandoned and you've not been in it, but it's there.
Little Beaver will tell the party all of that information.
Yeah.
Ridge.
Now, if it's how much longer it would take to go around the east side of the
And
ranch.
it would take, going around here, it'd take you about the same amount of time because it's you're not really traveling up, into the hills in this mesa and then back down the other side. It's more level around there. But it's an older road.
Well, here's the thought, fellas. If we take
Thanks,
the
Brad.
unknown route, we could get delayed. If we go across the middle, which we've been 2 or 3 times now, we know the way. We might be able to get over there, and we got a time restraint here, fellas. We got Saturday. Sometimes she's coming, and we need to set up and prep for her.
Well, then perhaps we should make haste.
I agree.
So you're going to stick to
Since
the route you've been over?
the way we know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So somebody give me a D20. Not a problem. You guys make it back to the ranch. You make it back there about, we're going to say 9 p.m. Albert's still nursing bad hangover.
I think this is a time that we need to make a plan.
Let us tell the rancher about this first of all.
So this deal's gone, our tugboat's gone, but this is the docks down here, right?
Yeah, there's docks down there. The rancher's got a couple of barges that he uses to haul cattle with. And he's got, a small runabout boat. And then he's got the
Runabout. Sorry.
well, yeah, but it's it's like a rowboat.
Yeah, I know.
Just to kind of skirt around the island with and stuff. It's got a single small mast in the middle that you could actually grab some wind with it. Then he's got this kind of a pretty rickety looking and Gorgio says Albert is drinking again.
Only way
Again
to
or
get rid of
still?
his hangover.
Hair of the dog, man. But then he's got this kind of rickety old tugboat that he uses. Looks like it's steam powered.
Could H.G. Willikers maybe do a little work on that and give it a little extra boost in terms of speed and maneuver?
Veno, thank you for the cheer biddies. And Brad, thank you for the cheer biddies earlier. Thank you both. That all goes to help Veno get a cam.
So we've got a runabout and a tug, and then you said maybe one other boat?
No, that's all he's got. A couple of barges.
Oh, a couple of barges, yeah. Okay.
Yep. And the docks are...
Is it one dock or is it 2 docks?
Well, the docks are built for loading and offloading cattle. Okay. But let me tell you about what happens when you get back to the Big M. There happens to be 4 other people there. And Dwight Shelton introduces you to his brother that has arrived from Texas with his 3 sons. And these guys all look like pretty hardened cowboys. I mean, they're, the 3 sons go from 14 up to about 18 years old. And he introduces you to his brother, Davy Shelton, and little Davy, and a couple other boys. So you've actually got a few more people back here that could help you. But Dwight tells you that he had sent word to his brother saying, my herd's being butchered off and killed, and if you can help me, help me. So his brother gets on a train in Texas and just arrived as you guys were gone.
Well, we're definitely going to let him know about the incoming attack. The imminent attack, that's it.
Are there any other nearby islands?
Oh, there's islands all around here. You can see the other islands
I
from
mean, that
anywhere
are
on the.
particularly close, though.
Islands in the stream. That is what.
That's what we are. I mean, you can look at across here and maybe, maybe a mile across is another island, and on one side, and there's several other islands around here. I mean, there may be, only a few hundred yards between you and the next mesa to the west.
I'm just thinking if there
Gentlemen,
was one that was particularly close, maybe we could set up there and shoot them from there.
how would be best to disable this boat without destroying it? Let's think about.
Well, if it
Explosion in
uses
the engine room.
whatever, it doesn't use wind, so it has some sort of something that makes it go. If we could stop that from going, it would not be able to go, and later HG could fix it.
Well, if
Fire.
we do,
Just,
if
just
we
put out
do,
the fire.
if we do use an explosion inside the engine room, there's a good chance that it'll set off any ghost rock.
Ghost rock, explosive, highly combustible.
Quite.
Yeah, HG tells
Way
you
to put it out, Stevie?
the only way to put out ghost rock is with sand. If you throw water on it, it'll explode once it's burning. And that's why most of these engines and stuff, they've got a shutoff, an emergency shutoff that basically drops sand over the fire. The only way to put it out is to suffocate it.
The engine may have this technology already built in, and we just need to pull the lever.
But we'd have to be on the ship for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, HG tells you, yeah, that's it should have. I mean, any decently built.
Yeah, I think our best bet is going to be to sneak onto the ship.
Dwight says, boys, I'll help you any way I can, but I'm just not really prepared for a war like this.
I can be kind of sneaky. What about you, HG? HG shakes his head. Nah.
Well, if they are prepared to shoot long range at the ranch, perhaps then we could try to sneak in close with one of these smaller boats, because they will be aiming away from us, and
Yeah, sneak up from
You know,
behind in a boat, in a rowboat.
exactly.
Well, I mean, where would we figure we would fire upon the ranch from a boat?
What?
I mean,
Well, there's only
if
really
we were in a boat, here's our boat, right? Where would we, if we were shooting at this ranch, try to shoot and hit that ranch?
probably right about there.
Yeah, probably from the east.
And what's the distance?
And they'd have to be
out of this
offshore. They'd have to be offshore enough to clear that bluff,
And what's the distance from the midst of the waterfall where we can maybe hide out to the ship? How long would that take us?
Oh, that's a couple of miles. I could redo this map and put some other, structures around it.
What if we were to disguise ourselves as a rock, and we will look like a tiny island that way? And they will say, oh, that is but a tiny island. We do not need to worry about it. Meanwhile, we roll closer, and then they go, oh no, it is not in fact an island, but a group of strange people.
It could work, maybe.
We're pretty certain that the ship's gonna have to shoot from over here.
I
Not
could
really.
do a great impression of a rock.
They could be shooting from the south. I mean, the cliff's lower over there. You're not sure, but there are other. I mean, there's rock and stuff out here that a small boat could probably hide, and that's not a bad idea that Doc Fong's got.
Well, look at all the mist over here.
Yep.
So not only could we hide in the waterfall mist, but we could do your I'm a rock. Get a sign. I'm a rock.
Look how good his performance was there.
I almost
Now,
believe it.
my thought is they're gonna also put troops on the ground.
Yeah,
Yes,
That's
but
what I
eventually.
told you.
they want to weaken it up first.
So maybe we can also put some. We got a full day. Maybe we can make some booby traps down here on the.
Oh, I
on
could
the
make
dock.
some sort of plant trap so that when they walk over it, the vine wraps around their leg and pulls them upright.
And then when they get pulled upright, a big explosion goes off and they burn to death.
Well, I think HG would have to work on that part, but I could do the first part.
Does the ranch have any bear traps?
Rancher says, I've got traps.
Well, let's set them up. Bags of sand, anything
Matter of
to.
fact, let me find. Okay, so I should probably give you guys the. If you remember right, that's what the compound itself looks like.
Until Saturday. Then you
Then
gotta
we'll
fill
Yeah,
out
then
shit
I've
on
got
it.
to I've got to erase a bunch of this shit. Yeah, come Saturday.
Hey, let me help you. Oh, oh yeah, here you go. Here you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much might look like that.
more craters.
Well, for one, we need to get any living individual out and away from the ranch, including horses and cattle.
He says, I'd like to send him with the boys back up to the lake cabin.
That would make sense.
The women and children too, and most
Yeah.
of your help.
Yep.
Yeah, anybody that wishes to stay and fight, they're welcome.
He gets the 3 rancher boys and he says to take the women and children back up there. And David Shelton says, me and the boys, we stay to fight.
Well, the other thing we want to do is get some clothes and make it look like there's people out from a distance. So we'll make some scarecrows and put them out like in the rocking chair.
Oh, yes, scarecrows and scare
Looking at-
horses.
Get some
So
straw.
if they look from a distance,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like we know they're coming.
That's a good idea, Timmons. You have them every so often, don't you?
I get this voice in my head from a player called Meta. His name's Meta.
Metagame. Metagame. Davy Shelton would look at his youngest and he'd say, the 14-year-old boy, and he says, right out there to the edge of the mesa, keep an eye back to the east. You ride here as quick as you can. If you see anything, your brother will relieve you tomorrow morning. You see the 14-year-old walk over and he picks up a shotgun like he knows how to use the thing. All right,
Because he
Pa.
probably does.
All right, Pa. And he heads out and he heads to his horse and off he goes. So you got somebody out there kind of watching.
And I'm assuming he has some people that normally hang out on the docks, right? That can keep an eye out.
Now, if you remember from last session, when you first arrived back here, he told you that things had gotten real bad and he had lost a bunch of his hired hands. Some of them quit, some of them got
That's
killed
right.
out there. That he only had one of his original and he'd hired a couple other guys. So he's only got 3 out of like 12 guys that normally work for him here, which is why he wrote for his brother. But he did that a month ago.
Yeah. Well, perhaps one of them can keep watch on the southern side, because we're not exactly sure where they're going to attack from.
Other than it's coming from somewhere generally south of here, right?
Well, as you say this, Davey looks at the next one, the 16-year-old, and he goes, you got the south. Head out, boy. Yes, sir, Pa. And he walks over and he picks up his gun. Out the door he goes.
I don't see any other way that this ship can.
I think
can
you probably
attack unless it's, maybe
fly.
in this area here. Unless it can fly. He didn't say it was flying ship.
Or they just intend to explode the cliff until it's gone and just go from west to east series of holes.
That would take so much time
And we would hear
effort.
that. When
Well,
they
I mean,
started.
she
No.
may not be expecting any
Any
resistance.
resistance?
She doesn't know we're here.
As far as she knows, this is a surprise attack.
She knows she's picking up all of her robed guys.
You mean what's left of them?
Yeah, so we're gonna put the robe guys like over here on this bluff, right? And have a couple of scarecrows up there, like they're hiding, a couple of their robes, and then when they come up, they'll see them hiding, and somebody will be up there pretending it's them. Hey, we're here, we're ready. But we could fire down from this spot too, maybe. Take out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how far away they're going to have to be to have any sort of a clear shot.
Well, I mean, my Winchester, Timmons's. What's the range of that thing?
How many robes?
How many robes?
How many robes of this?
Timmons grabbed 2. Is all he grabbed.
Okay.
Well, we have the third from Silas.
Nope.
No,
The canoe head that's back on the beach.
I mean, I'm pretty sure those robes were ripped apart.
That body was definitely desecrated. Little Beaver probably would not have
fair enough.
been concerned about the clothes.
So I'm just trying to give Marbanya an idea too that I think for a scene that you're gonna have to do, I think we need like this area.
How about this? How about we try misdirection with this lady for a moment? Hear me out. We could cut down some trees, some timber, things like that. Gather up the loose lumber boards and things like that, and try to start a big fire, roughly in the vicinity of where the ranch actually is, so that when they sail in, they see the smoke, and the impression might be that, brother Silas took the bull by the horns, so to speak.
Started
And
earlier.
yeah, and a couple of us are in red robes. The rest of us are laying dead on the ground near the docks.
That could work.
This friendly sister and all isn't just gonna blow up her Reverend Ken.
Right. And those of us who are laying down are up on this ridge near where the docks are, rifle, long range, and
And
That's
then perhaps
fucking
when they get
brilliant.
close, HG could explode them, and in that chaos, we could just pull out our guns.
That sounds like a good idea, and that way, at least most of
already
them.
lumber cut up. Look at all this lumber cut up.
because I think trying to fight a battle head on with this boat is probably not the best course.
You're probably right. That's why I was thinking.
So are we gonna try to wait and let the boat fire on the ranch? But you're trying to make it the illusion that the ranch has already been on fire.
If
right?
the idea is that the ranch is already on fire, that the extermination in a sense has already occurred, she's not really going to want to fire or be that concerned with it.
Or at least
Especially-
she
Well,
want to pick the
somebody-
people up first, and then
So
Yeah.
if somebody
they'll
was
finish
who
it off.
kind of looks emaciated and skinny, was wearing a robe, standing on the roof of the ranch, flagging them down, and we have a
I'd
big
put 'em on-
fire burning.
I'd put him on the docks
yes,
because that's
that
where
makes
she's
sense.
going to land. Because that's where she
What-
told him she'd be pulling up.
We could put some of these scarecrows outside of the burning ranch, while those of us in disguise are at the dock. So it looks like some of them are still working on burning the ranch.
Oh,
And I'm sure
that's a pretty good idea too. I like that, J. Rob. That we got somebody flagging them down on the docks. Come ashore, come ashore. The ranch is on fire already. I like that idea.
Okay, so the way I heard it was you're going to try to lure her on. You're going to build a big fire. You're going to set it ablaze because you really can't. I mean, you can see the ranch and stuff, but it's very faint, from the water out there.
The height difference is going to be terrible.
Exactly. So you get this big
And there's
fire
gonna be-
going,
There's
and
gonna be dead bodies on the docks already.
yeah,
Yep.
but the dead bodies would be you guys laying there, right? That's what. Okay, that's
Right.
that's what I heard. Okay.
I
And then,
mean, maybe one or two of them, but we'll have some dead body, if
Okay.
we need them, extras.
all right. So I got to tell you that I wondered how you were going to face this ship down. I'm like, how's this going to happen? And you guys just came up with a fucking brilliant plan that I never expected, but that's fine. I mean, because I was genuinely a little concerned about this upcoming encounter, and I thought, well, let's play it out. But okay, so
Well, I think the deeper plan is we want to get somebody on the ship and put out the ghost rock too.
right,
The ultimate plan is we want that ship for ourselves.
take the ship
Right.
over.
But,
You may not have to put it out if
But
you
if-
take the ship over.
Yeah.
right. Well, that would be great, but our initial our thought is we may have to put the ghost rock out so they can't get away.
Roll
You
for
know, so
fun.
And
Hello, Joey.
So
and she
if
I
Silas said that she would have as many people, at least as many people as he had with him.
if
So-
multiple people can get on the boat, one could go to the steering wheel part, whatever that's called, and the others could
helm?
go to the engine.
Well, hold on. Before we get to the boat, let's talk about we're trying to get the ship to come ashore, dock, and start offloading people off of the boat. And then while those people are moving up the ramp, right?
What if
They're
we get on the boat?
They're
and turn
engaged
their
by
guns on them?
snipers up here. Engaged by snipers up here. We have booby traps set up. We can do maybe a log thing that rolls down, easy to set up. Where all the logs come down the hill.
Yep.
And maybe HG can nuke them. So HG should be up here somewhere.
And
I think
if-
I think Timmons needs to be down near the docks because he's going to try to get on the boat once it gets some people.
Now you
off.
could also
we
have somebody hide
Get
under
on
the dock.
boat.
That's where Timmons wants to hide, is under or near the docks, and I
Hey,
think
what about a
Jeb
sniper
could be
up here
in the water.
What's that, Jeb?
Yeah,
What about a sniper
Yeah.
up here on the cliff?
that's
That'd
what
be
we
good,
just
too.
said.
It's funny you should mention a sniper.
And then also, if we can get onto the ship after they unloaded a bunch of people, if we could manage to get to the guns and fire them at the people they just disembarked.
And if we're concerned about the boat leaving, the docks are there. The ranchers' ships are there. What if one of us or one of the NPCs sort of moved one of the ranchers' boats in
The
to
barges.
flank
Block 'em
Sister
in.
Agatha's boat? Yeah, so they can't leave.
At least be ready to chase. That would be an okay thing too. So have a boat, a tug, that could try to go after or jam them in place. That's a good plan too. Timmons is a pilot. he could be hiding out
Yes,
on the
sir.
tug
Incarnate. I did these maps in Incarnate.
and try to
Some of
come
the
aside the ship with the tug, pin it in, and then board the ship from the tug.
And we know Sister Agatha is the big bad, so we want to take her ass out as quickly as
She's not the big bad.
So
She's of this
for
encounter.
us next session. She's the big bad. She's wicked. She's got all kinds of fucking powers, according to brother.
So Jeb, what about you? Where do you want to
Thanks,
be?
Joey. Appreciate it.
Wherever you need me is fine.
I think you could be in the water and just come up and climb up the side of the ship and get on board too, as Timmons is ramming the left side of the starboard side of the ship. You're coming up on the port side and just doing your card tricks.
Hell yeah, Jason Voorhees style, right there.
Yeah. And then we're getting fired. HG is setting off his booby traps and dropping barriers and doing nuke stuff because hopefully what's his name is back next week or
Week
from
after
running.
next. Yeah, no game next week.
And then you guys are up on the bridge there. They can shoot down on troops getting off the boat and maybe even hit people on the boat. And what about Albert? We've got the robot and Albert too. Albert's a gunfighter, and the robot we could have stashed sitting look like a futuristic toilet on the dock.
Or
and just come up and
dump
Gatling
some.
gun.
Put him in
Right at the
you know,
dock.
in a pile with like wood on top of him, so he just looks like it's scrap metal.
Yeah,
Like
we could hide it right
garbage
on the end
pile.
of the dock. Look like
Put him in a crate that he just busts through.
yeah.
So,
we
let
could-
me-
All right, wait. So what
Or
about
he could be
this?
on the tug with Timmons.
Yeah. What about if we get a barge with this guy in a crate? Because the barge is going to be big, and that would be like the blocking it method. And then
Well,
whoever's operating the barge opens the crate, and the giant robot guy comes out and starts Gatling gunning from behind.
Well, we could just have a sheet over the Gatling gun on the front of the tug, and Timmons just goes.
All right, so Joey, here's what's going on.
Okay,
These guys are planning for one of them pulled an adventure card that was spill the beans, and they got all this information out of this guy they took captive. And they know this big gunship is coming, and they're planning on taking it over. So they're trying to devise this plan. Who else is here? Brady is Caesar. You see him sitting there. He's playing Doc Fong.
And also, I want to use a card real quick related to all these plans.
Okay. Venerick is here, and J-Rob is here, and Gorgio was in chat. His computer is on the. He's waiting for parts. So, and then
It didn't show up tonight.
must not have shown up tonight. And Wicked is here. We're taking next week off because I'll be in Carolinas on the beach, and then a week from next Thursday we'll be back to see just how well laid these plans of Mice and Men are. Okay, Brad, you said what now? You're gonna play a card.
Oh, look, there happens to be many boxes of extra ammunition over here under the table. That is very convenient.
What's the card? Let's see. Doc Fang plays Hidden Stash.
Hidden stash.
Would there be any dynamite in there as well?
Well, that would be a mundane necessity of May's life, so I would think it's distinctively possible.
I would think that there would be
It does
some
have
dynamite.
etc.
Yeah, etc.
It does say
Yeah.
etc.
So you think about over the next couple of weeks, think about what this box of stuff is. But I want to know before the session starts. You guys need to come up with
was ammo from our guy for a robot.
kind of chat, through chat over the next couple of weeks. And it looks like I'm missing some text from you guys over here. That's from way earlier. But, over the next couple of weeks, you guys kind of chat it up in Discord and see if you can come up with what your plan is. I'll be able to read through this. I'll have to put a map together, but Incarnate's great for that. Joey said he liked the Incarnate maps. Because I think in this particular case, the isometric, the 3D will work well with the bluff behind you guys and stuff. But that's the end of our session for tonight, and you guys are definitely cooking some good things up. I like it. I like it a lot.
Hey, this is Jeb. Do we get an advance?
That was not Jeb. That was probably Brad.
You know, we get this boat.
Not yet, Brad.
I think we may
It's
rename
Joe.
this like Pirates of Dead Water.
Pirates of the Dead Water. Thanks, Joey.
Let's go take. I've got a great
call it
plan. We get the
Devil's
ship.
Posse. Devil's Posse.
Let's get the ship and then go take over Singapore because that's something that Marv does not see coming at all.
Singapore? No, I could do some Singapore, I guess.
Shan
Because
Fan.
Well, we
Let's
can't
take over
now.
Shan
Take
Fan.
you a long
Yeah, but
long
he's got a
time to get
map
around.
with Shan Fan. I was
Yeah,
thinking
but
of
they
something
have
we
good
need to
Taco
come up with something
Tuesday.
he doesn't have a map of.
Let's see, who we got out there? You know what? I don't know what's Prater's Rejects doing?
Rob's doing some crap. I don't know.
Rob's doing some Fantasy Grounds something. I raided him last week though, I think. Or did he raid me? I'm not sure. Diesel Shot, I don't see.
I would bet he's probably stopping anyways.
Yeah.
Getting ready to raid you.
Let's go see what Prater's Rejects is doing. We're gonna start the raid. Thanks everybody for coming by. Who we got? Joey, thank you for the cheer bits, buddy. That's gonna go to get Venerick a camera. We've been on him for a while now. All right, here we go. Numbers are climbing, 6 viewers. We're gonna raid now. Thanks. We'll see you tomorrow night right back here for Curse of Strahd. So take care, everybody. Bye bye.